It started with one cruel laugh, then 20 more joined in. Ethan Rowe, the genius of Crestview High, stood on a table holding up Nia's ruined lunch tray. "Here's what happens when statistics meet reality," he said. Students cheered, phones filming. Nia stood in the middle of the chaos, food staining her sleeve, her breathing tight. He smirked, "Even gravity agrees you don't belong here." The laughter peaked, until she finally looked up. One calm stare, and the whole cafeteria forgot how to breathe. "Statistically, you don't belong here." Ethan Rowe said it loud enough for the entire cafeteria to hear. A few students laughed, the kind of nervous, ugly laughter that feeds off cruelty. Nia Blake froze, a tray of food dripping down her sleeve, her breath shaking. Ethan adjusted his glasses, smiling like he'd just solved an equation. "See? Even gravity agrees with me." He just knocked her tray to the floor, on purpose. But when Nia slowly looked up, that calm, steady stare made the laughter stop. Something in her eyes said, "You picked the wrong equation to test today." The cafeteria went silent except for the sound of juice dripping off the table. Ethan leaned closer, whispering just loud enough. "Relax. It's not personal, just probability. People like you don't make it to finals." He waited for her to cry. To walk away. To prove his equation right. Instead, Nia crouched down, picked up her tray, and wiped the floor. Her movements were steady, methodical, like she'd been trained for control. The kids started filming, phones rising like vultures. Ethan smirked at the camera. "See? No reaction. Zero variable. Predictable." Then Nia stood up. The pendant around her neck, a worn Navy SEAL dog tag, caught the light. She took a step closer, eyes calm. "Do you always need an audience to feel smart?" she said quietly. The smirk on Ethan's face faltered. For the first time, the genius couldn't calculate what was about to happen next. Ethan laughed, brushing crumbs off his shirt. "Cute. You think words can fix statistics?" He stepped closer, jabbing a finger at her chest. "Let me prove it. Every system has a limit." Before anyone could blink, his hand shot out, grabbing her collar. But Nia moved faster. One twist. One pivot. His arm folded the wrong way, wrist locked behind his back, body slammed gently but firmly against the table. Gasps rippled through the cafeteria. No one had ever seen the math prodigy lose control of an equation. Ethan struggled, face pale. What are you?" Nia's voice was steady. "Just correcting your calculation." Then a deep, calm voice echoed from the doorway. "Stand down, miss." Everyone turned. A tall man in a Navy training jacket stepped inside, eyes sharp, posture unmistakable. Chief Instructor Blake, the Navy SEAL legend himself. Ethan froze, breathing hard. For the first time in his life, no formula could explain what he was feeling. The cafeteria was dead silent. Chief Blake's eyes met his daughter's, calm, proud, unspoken understanding. He turned to Ethan, still trembling. "Son," he said evenly, "in my world, respect isn't a theory. It's earned." Ethan couldn't look up. His voice cracked. I'm sorry." Nia slowly released his arm. No anger, just control. She adjusted her sleeve, picked up her tray, and walked past the crowd. Phones lowered. Whispers faded. Later that week, a clip of the incident hit millions of views. The caption read, "Genius boy meets the SEAL's daughter." And Nia's final line became a quote across every classroom wall. "You can solve equations all your life, but you can't calculate respect."